Today, we're going to do something a little bit different. Usually, we're telling you guys who to bet in sports, but today, we're going to tell you how to bet on sports, all right?
If you like what you see here, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you can get notified every time we post a new video.
And the topic is going to be parlays, right? That's what we specialize at here in Picks and Parlays. So here to help us along is handicapping expert Trapp. Craig, for our viewers at home who may have never ever made one single sports bet in their whole life, give me the basics. What is a parlay?
Well, a parlay is just when you have to win two sides or more than sides. You can do 2-team, 3-team, 4-team, all the way up, sometimes 10 or 12 teams. What you have to win multiple sides of bets, sides, totals, whatever you want to put in, any kind of bets together to actually win. So if you call it a 2-team parlay, you have to nail both whatever two bets you want to give on your ticket. You have to win both sides to win. And of course, then there's a multiplier for that. So a $10 bet in most cases would pay you back, say, around $30. So it's a much bigger way. It's kind of like a lottery ticket type thing where you expect to win big. But of course, there's a big takeout from the casino. So there is a big advantage that the casino has on parlays, but it's one of the more favorite bets for bettors out there.
It really is. I live out in Las Vegas, and there's a going joke that Las Vegas keeps its lights on with parlay bettors. And that's for a big part of that is true. I mean, 18 parlays don't cash all the time, but there is a useful, insightful, and valuable way to make a parlay. So baseball season is one of my favorite times to parlay games. How do you like to parlay two baseball games?
Well, first of all, I would say this. As a parlay player, I would say you need to play 80% of your bets and amount wagered needs to be on straight bets, because that will make sure that if you're having winning days, you're going to have long-term success. And then you can have smaller bets that include your parlay every day, or maybe parlay all your plays together, something like that. But if you only play parlays, very tough to make money long-term. So, but as far as baseball is concerned, there's a few tips that I would say for beginner bettors is a lot of times you can play correlated bets. So if you think, like say the Yankees are playing the Red Sox and you have two bad pitchers and you think the Yankees are going to kill them, you can play the Yankees and the over. Also, if you have two really good starting pitchers, you can play the better pitcher, whatever. You only got to pick the pitcher basically, and then the under. So I like to play correlated parlays in a lot of sports, especially in baseball, because I think that also helps with big favorites, because you can turn a minus 200 favorite that you really would never play straight up, and you can take them with the over, and now you get a decent payoff.
Absolutely. Yeah. And like you were saying, that's how I've always done it too, is you straight bet everything. And then your very, very favorites of your straight bets, parlay them together. And I call that a lottery ticket. So you're not putting all your eggs in that basket.
The other time I would say the parlay, and if you're not doing a correlated parlay, is if it's a really hot summer month or days. You get a lot of these southern teams like the Braves, the Reds, that play in parks that really create runs in bunches. I like to play a lot of either overs parlay cards or under parlay cards. So I might put 2 or 3s together, all on overs, and then on a day that maybe it's not as hot and humid, then I'm doing the opposite, playing on the under. So I like to play totals, because basically in baseball, if you're playing totals, you don't have to worry about these heavy juice times.
All right, Craig. Well, thank you, as always, for your excellent information. I hope you guys at home and girls learned something. And stay tuned. We've got a lot more betting tips coming your way from picksandparlays.net.